You saw the president invite Donald Trump to join him. A lot of people there saying that it should be Joe Biden joining Donald Trump with his policies, guys.
Do you want to laugh? The statement from the Biden-Harris campaign, from the campaign manager. Donald Trump is weak on the border and is weak on crime. That's why I directed MAGA Republicans to kill the toughest, fairest reforms to secure the border in decades. You should, if you want people to believe the second half of your sentence, don't make them laugh in the first half of the sentence. Because one of the greatest criticisms of Trump is that, oh, he's so tough on the border, he's anti-Hispanic, he doesn't like foreigners. No, now they're saying he's too weak on the border.
Yeah, Brian Kilmeade is not a clever enough man to make the argument that he wants to make. He is attempting to say that there is hypocrisy or inconsistency on the Democratic side. There's not. You're having to change our words to make it seem like that exists. Nobody's ever like, he's too effective on the border. No, he's cruel, needlessly so. He's a hardcore racist. That doesn't mean he's effective. And in this case, it's not difficult to describe exactly how that's not inconsistent. He demonizes migrants constantly, and he told the Republicans to kill the border security bill, and they did it. That's not even saying that he's weak on the border is being too nice to him. He utterly surrendered on the border. He forced others to surrender.
Before we continue with the story, we depend on members to keep on going. Don't wait. Click join now on YouTube.
It's not just that he's weak. He took people who in theory would have been strong and made them weak too. So that's not inconsistent. And also to the first guy, when he's like, Biden shouldn't be like asking Trump to come to him, he should be going to Trump. First of all, Biden shouldn't be asking Trump to work with him. Trump ain't president and Biden is. But whatever, he's doing this historic thing where he's like, let's work together. You're saying he should go to Trump's policies. That's what happened. Do you have any idea what's in the bill? It was a Republican border security bill. And I'm not even just talking about that. Most of his executive orders are literally continuations of Trump era border executive orders. He's already done the thing you're saying that he should do, and now he's doing it even more. And yes, he's saying, I would like to work with Trump. Let's set aside the politics. Let's set aside blocking the bill. Let's actually pass something. And look, I like that Biden is throwing down the gauntlet. If Trump wants to make this election about migrants and about the border, then sure, let's do it. And let's point out that we could have had this border security bill, which was made for Republicans, and they decided to kill it anyway. And Fox goes on, we'll discuss in 1 second, but Fox goes on to say, this is utterly pointless. Biden is just going there as like a campaign stunt, a photo op. Photo ops. Sorry, if you don't, take a look at these. This is what a photo op at the border looks like. Donald Trump literally just bleeding out a whole bunch of the photos that he took. And here's some more photos from the photo op. It's not like those were candid. They brought photographers. And look, is Biden going there as like a campaign stunt? Yes, I think. But bear in mind, any politician going to the border is doing it as a campaign thing. But at the very least, he's the president. Trump goes to the border. What's he gonna do about it? He literally has no power. It's just a campaign op. At least Biden in theory could do something there. And Biden was at least standing with the Border Patrol who supported the bill that Trump killed. Obviously, I have a lot of thoughts. Jason, sorry, what do you think about this?
I agree with you. I'm in full accordance with your thoughts as well. And lest we forget, Trump was also a television personality, so he gets the inherent value of photo ops and what those mean and why you have those there. I mean, bringing your own photographer for that leans on that. John, you made a great point about Biden throwing down the gauntlet, but I also think that what should happen is, obviously this is a bipartisan issue, and there could be a solution if people would get rid of egos, one, and really come to a meeting of the minds of how to fix this. What's the number about how many immigrants are currently in the United States? 10.5 million currently now, or I was reading something like that. And all the money that we use for so many different things to try to get rid of so many problems that we have in the country, if this is as big of a problem as Biden and Trump and a myriad of different people are saying, let's sit down and figure out how to really make this work for all parties involved and get to the bottom of this and say, okay, cool. Here is like the bill tried to do. Here is a salient ways that we can approach this that isn't going to be horrific for the people that are involved. and let's put an end to this versus going back and forth about something, because at this point, where are we with this, right? And then so now for another, if Trump is back in office for another 4 years, are we gonna have a bigger wall? Like what does this become? It's only gonna escalate, and what does it escalate to? And in the end, who wins, right? No one.
Yeah.
Because who wins with this? We lose. It's more tax dollars being poured in to figure out this problem, which it is. It's more media coverage. That's I guess people, maybe conservatives, want to watch. I think it's depressing to watch and see these families in cages and these families at the border that are trying, as I said earlier, to just have a better life. I don't want to watch that. So it's just like we're at a point now where it's either crap or get off the pot, and I would rather crap and get it. Sorry to get graphic, and get it done than to keep going around in circles.
I love that you're putting this in terms that Donald Trump could understand. But the correct answer is not that the wall would get higher. We've got to build dome. If I become president, we're building a dome, baby. But yeah, I agree. The issue is that Donald Trump does want to make this work for him, but not in terms of a solution. He wants this to be a thing to campaign on. And if you're a conservative who seriously believes that the border is the most important thing going on, you should be white hot with rage over the fact that Donald Trump is blocking progress for his own political aspirations.